Hello everyone, greetings, and this is the Mortician's Tale. Yes, I started over the intro, but honestly it's not that big of a deal. See the nice gentle flashing pink skull in the corner? It's gonna be one of these kinds of games. Not in a bad way. Welcome Charlie, nice to meet you, name's Matthew. And I'm mainly going to be the man who delivers the bodies to you and helps with some of the more heavy lifting. Ever hear that joke about a hearse driver? Well, I'll tell it to you when I come by in a bit. Thanks for looking forward to working together. I think you'll enjoy working here. Amy is a sweetheart, but she runs a tight ship. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. She would not have hired you otherwise. Words are difficult sometimes, but anyway. I'd like everyone to take this opportunity to introduce our new funeral director, Charlotte, or Charlie, as she's told me she likes to be referred to as. Charlie is a recent graduate who has came highly recommended and is eager to begin her career with us at Rose and Daughter's Funeral Home. Please take the time to make Charlie feel at home within our little family. We'll have a nice catered lunch this afternoon so we can all get to know each other a little better as well. Well, you're new here, so it's probably the best I can explain where everything is. In your office preparation room, you'll find a cremation station, a cremulator station, embalming station, and obviously since you're reading this email, your desk and computer area. I know you have experience working with these stations, but let me know if you have any questions. Aw, this is cute. Good luck to you, beautiful and smart babe, you. Jen love. To Charlie. I guess my subject lines to you should start being more professional now that we're business professionals. I can't wait to get your replies so I can see your fancy new email signature. I love that you were able to land this gig straight after graduating. It sounds super cool. I didn't even know mom and pop funeral homes were still a thing now. But I guess it's just not something that really think about that much. I should look more into this, learn more about your world, industry, and as I said, you're a very serious professional now. Speaking of being a professional, a museum gig is amazing. I can't believe somebody paid me to move to London on killer capital of Canada to work in a museum. Like, take that, everyone who said I wouldn't get a job with an art history degree. I'll tell you more about it when we Skype. Now that you'll get to hear my excellent British accent impersonation. Also signed you up for a funeral monthly newsletter. Consider it your graduation gift. I love you. I'm super proud of you, gift. Love you, love you, love you. Jen L. Museum Curator, London Pathology Museum. Sure thing, get right to it. Hopefully you get settled in so far. Matthew should have dropped by your first body for you to work on. He said you were really friendly and he's glad to have someone young and lively to work with. You'll get used to his sense of humor. Your first body is Miss Garcia, an elderly woman who had died suddenly of a heart attack. The family asked for a closed casket funeral, so no embalming for operation or body prep is necessary. The family seems a little bit more united than previous families we've dealt with. Strange how grief affects people differently. Perhaps having more time to say goodbye makes things a bit easier, if that's possible. That being said, although you will not be embalming, I do think it's a good idea to take the time to clean her body. No one is going to see her, but I like to encourage my funeral directors to do this out of respect for the deceased and their loved ones. You'll find Miss Garcia in the prep room. Talk soon. started then. It is all about death after all. Okay, well. Great. Santa Michael will take care of the trusting part on the casket. Alright, now let's talk about death with people. She would have hated these paintings. She was so particular. Yeah, at least she doesn't have to see them, I guess? Yeah, I guess. We usually don't do small talk at these things, at least that's what I always thought. I hate wearing pantyhose. My legs are so itchy, but it's always so cold in these funeral homes. I think I might actually miss those sweaters she used to make for me now. Mommy, I'm hungry. When can we go? Yeah, I heard the family specifically said no embalming. I thought it was mandatory, like required by law. But like, I guess not. Embalming weirds me out. Those chemicals leach into the ground. Seems strange to be using a chemical that is known to cause cancer and putting it into people in the ground like that. Or into the sewer. That's what they must do with the leftover formaldehyde, right? Just pour it down the drain? At least embalming guarantees you won't be buried alive. Stop it. Don't make me laugh right now. I think that might be like the move on thing. Well, that's all I have to interact with. Ah, tattoos on her arms? Nice. I'm so frustrated. RN! Okay, so let me explain this in a bit more detail. A colleague and I were discussing Lancer's liver specimen that is here at the museum. A woman who died in 1907, the liver is tapered inwards from the doctor leading autopsy believed was too tight, lacing on her corset. It's fascinating because it's kind of a controversial topic. Tight lacing was super popular while people will associate it with fainting or hysteria. It's actually been associated with visceroptosis, which is when the organs fall into the lower part of the abdomen. Super unsettling. Too long, didn't read. Corsets probably messed up some bones, but likely didn't do this kind of internal organ damage. And I'm tired of the condescension about my wardrobe. That also applies I don't know what I'm doing. These are kinds of things I specifically researched, and yet I'm treated like I know nothing about them. I'm having a day, Charlie. Can I read for a second? Just tired of hearing strangers, colleagues, anybody, cough male colleagues, get on my case for wearing corsets. I wear them under my blazer, not over a blouse. Oh, under a blazer and over a blouse. So it's not like I'm just dressing inappropriately anyway. I just hate how their misogyny gets veiled in faux concern. Jen, I'm just worried you're damaging your body. You know that corsets do to your liver, right? Oh. That's where it's so frustrated right now. Read the instructions for your next body. You did a remarkable job on the last one. Just standard funeral embalming. You can reach out to if you have any questions. She's handling her father's passing. Well, as can be expected. As always, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. Take a second to read that if you want to. I'm kind of a little drained. Ah, funeral home. It was nice to see everyone coming out for such a beautiful service. It's nice to receive the thanks for this kind of job. Sometimes people won't be too happy about it, but it's kind of nice too, you know? We're gonna have to be cremating in the future. Okay. Shaving that area, you know? But that's okay. Oh, what? Gotcha. Time to attend another funeral. wow, it's the same couple from last time. And then the son playing on his little Game Boy Advance. He always wanted to take his grandkids to the park, play catch. He loves playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. White? Yeah, I think it's different for different family members, but I remember I've not gone to many traditional funerals. So mostly white, but like definitely not red no matter what. Came out of nowhere, I mean. Sorta does, doesn't it? Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, just having fun, and then next, poof, the person's just like gone. Yeah, it's weird to think about for too long. I like staring at the sun. I start to feel all fuzzy when I think about it. Our bodies just stop working like that. Yeah. Today's funeral is for a woman who died from standard cremation. Okay. Hold on. Meet cutes for death positive cuties. Charlie, I was doing some research. I know you hate it when I try to give you dating advice, but hear me out. There's this dating site specifically for people who are working in the death industry. Okay, so I'm a little worried for you. You haven't mentioned anybody new since the breakup of 2014 that we never speak of again after this moment. But you're always saying how tired you are of people being scared to ask about your day. So maybe meeting someone in the industry isn't the worst idea. Promise me you'll consider it, okay? It's harder for me to make sure you're seeing sunlight when I'm all the way across the ocean. I knew you look like a babe with pale skin and witchy, gothy aesthetics are super hot right now, but vitamin D is still a good thing. Mom ran over because it turns out people get super scared when you tell them you work in a museum full of dead bodies. But you know how not interesting other people find teratomas? Charlie, I didn't even know we were this weird to people outside. I've been spoiled having a best friend who is as much of a weirdo as I am. Let's grab a bottle of wine on our next thing. It's called Dead Meat. It isn't the best name, but tender rules apply. So you have to like me if you come across my profile or whatever. I'm not sure how it works though. Standard cremation. The cremulator. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies into ash so much as bone fragments. Okay, well, start by placing the urn in there. She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. She never gave up, not even once. She would have hated this music. She's never wanted a funeral to be so sad. She would have wanted us smiling. She said so. Glad she was cremated, not in an open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. Well, at least we got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. This is nice in a weird way. She liked that we were all here, talking. She always tried to keep the family together. This food is delicious. I know that's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. It is a little strange. Coffee and phone time. Oh, Challenger approaches. Charlie, I've been playing a new game when things are slow at work. It's called Tales from the Crypt Sweeper. Get it? Get it? It's like Minesweeper, but way harder. Like, seriously, it's really, really difficult. I thought my Minesweeper game was on point after working overnight desk front job at a hotel for like 3 years, but I must have gotten rusty. Anyways, instead of mines, you want to avoid graves so you don't disturb the adorable ghosts. The main character also kind of looks like you. Want to start a healthy competition? High score gets to pick the restaurant we go to when one of us is in town next. It's kind of nice. What? Ah. Why does the ID tag have to go inside the box as it's getting burned? Is it so that way, like, in case we leave or something, we can figure out whose body it was? Your eyes are very close to her. Do you ever end up clearing the air with your father? No, we talked a few times, but no, not really. He sounded like a difficult man. He was stubborn, that's it, stubborn. What do you want to do after this? Pretty nice out, change, and go out to a patio somewhere? Hey, did I ever tell you the time we tailgated? I just told him to quit smoking, but of course he never listened to me, so that figures. Sure. I wonder if he ever liked me. He was so nice to me, but I don't know. He never seems like he really cared if I was there or not. We got this. Here we go. To our house and drinking a little bit of coffee. Mushrooms! You hate mushrooms so much I found the perfect thing for you. I've been thinking about death. I know, shocker. But look what you've done to me. I think I want this mushroom suit. No, it's not called that, but I can't remember the name of it. But I'm writing you on my phone, so I don't feel like Googling it now. Anyways, the idea is that a biodegradable suit that the deceased wear, it's made with what people call biomix, i.e. mushrooms and other microorganisms to help decompose the bodies, neutralize toxins in the bodies, and provide further nutrients to the soil for plants. I think this one company even offers casket liners used for use in green caskets. I think this is what I want. I'll be just like Hannibal. Wait, don't tell people I said that, okay? But seriously, pretty cool. I love all the death innovation happening. We might as well do something while we're in the ground, you know? Love you. Think about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I want all of your thoughts. If it's not in this, then maybe we'll give my ashes made into jewelry. But seriously, I'm probably not going to do this. No heart. Or I'm probably going to do this. No harm in thinking ahead, though, right? I don't know what it said, but yes, I'm comfortable with this. Man, we're just going straight out there, huh? It's a little guy this time, though, so. I wish we were closer. I so don't believe this is real. My baby brother. I should have played more games with him when he asked. I still can't believe he did it. I feel like I should have known. You know, I've been able to stop it. There's no way you can know. You can't blame yourself. He wouldn't want that. I know. It just hurts. Yeah, I know. I heard it wasn't going to be an open casket. I'm surprised it's public. Usually funerals for these circumstances are more private. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I'm pretty content with my life, to be honest. Here we go. More love letters from Jen Love. All capital? No. I can't write much right now. Ooh. Come increase awareness of death with a view to helping people help make the most of their finite lives. Join us for a tea and cake and talk with others about our thoughts, fears, and illuminations on death. The founder of the Death Cafe movement, John Underwood, once said, "When people talk about death and dying, it tends to illustrate their humanity. See everyone at the Upside Down jar next Thursday. Death Cafe." That's a pretty good idea, actually. Can't really write much right now. Lots of work to do. Inguinal hernia, 1750s, one of the oldest in our collection. You can see this bit of paper the surgeon put in after removing the hernia. Super cool. I'll send you the link when we have it cataloged. What is my life? What is that sentence I just typed? But anyway, this event that I'm forwarding you is taking place near. Figured you would be into it. Might help with that feeling of restlessness you were talking about before. Could be good to talk with someone about some of the things you're feeling. Lots of death positive people there. Think it sounds like a safe place. Got some stuff in my leg. That's weird. Okay. There we go. On over. Let's do it. Neat. Now let's go over to the urn. My scalp is super dry right now, and I don't know why. Must just be the weather or something. It's super dry and itchy. We should do a vigil at the spot, right? Careless drivers, I swear. She was so careful, wore her helmet, signaled, used the bike lane. Drivers need to pay attention. Have you heard what's happening to the driver? No, I haven't asked Leia. It's been hard enough. Yeah, after all this, shouldn't deal with the death. What? supposed to decide what to keep. If you need help, I can. No thanks, I mean, but no. I don't know. It's so intimate. It feels like I should do it myself. She would kill me if she saw others. If others saw the things we have. Yeah, she was kind of a closed book except to you. Yeah, she was special. I'm glad I'm here, but wow, I just need a glass of wine and to binge watch something right now. Haha, it's so relatable. So glad it was cremation. I would have lost it seeing her body. Just thinking about death. I don't need to hear all the legal arguments about whatever's happening. It is not important to me until it is. Wow, there's gonna be a curved bone, a skull, and a straight one. Wow, what a coincidence. Oh, wow, that's right, we have to do the... To the funeral. Oh, that's a rough one. Oh, that's super rough. Oh, that's kind of sad and depressing now. Oh, man. Nobody was there for his funeral except for the person who burned him. Dating a special effects makeup artist, and she's like the coolest person I've ever met in my life. She totally loves Ava's possession and was equally freaked out by the possession scenes, but utterly delighted at the idea of a support group for people who've been possessed. That was your best recommendation on Wild Charlie. You're slipping here. I was getting worried I had lost your taste, but yeah, her name is Lily. She's super death positive and isn't freaked out by my work, but also isn't too into it like that last dude I saw. Just really spending time with her, and I could talk about whatever I want, and she's never a conversation starter. Also, she totally gets what I mean when I say that I like working with death, and spending so much time about death actually makes me happier. It makes me feel makes everything else feel so much more worth it, you know, memento mori, or whatever they taught us. It just clicked. Fun and affirming like dating should be. I'm thinking of taking her to Maple Meadows. She's super into roller coasters, and I like the idea of sharing cotton candy. Or I think the idea of sharing cotton candy is sickeningly cute. Maybe I'll kiss her on top of the Ferris wheel. It'd be super cute. Heyo, enough about me. I think I'm in shock from your last email. You think you're gonna go do it? You have my support no matter what you decide. Oh, yeah. Yes, rub that lotion right over that cloth. There we go. Right, that one. I hate this part. Like, literally do not enjoy this part at all. Hold it down the whole time until the X disappears. She's actually kind of content. A lot more people than the last one. Feels so impersonal. She would have hated this, yes, but I don't know. They must have had their reasons. Oh, hey, what do you think of that trailer I sent you? Oh yeah, I've heard that's a good show. I saw the video of the one kid doing karaoke. Just dismissive. Why are these things always making me so hungry? You're always hungry. Oh, poor girl. It's so cold in here. I think they have the air conditioning too high. Let's go for a walk later. Seems like the only people who are actually interested. Do you think we did the right thing? Honey, but what that chat guy said seems right. We don't want to dishonor her memory by letting her rot. I'm gonna miss her. Me too. Oh, this is causing me like stress knots in my neck. It's rough. Finally being your own boss. That's nice, actually. Into our new office. Wow! That's actually super cool. This hurts. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. It hurts so much, but thank you for helping me give her the funeral she's always wanted. I think we better get started now. Hey, that was a Mortician's tale. I don't know. It was kind of nice coming in as a starter and then ending on your own business. It's, you know, it's a little small game. I don't think it was too expensive in it. I think it's really well done. Nobody really tells the tale of what a Mortician does. They're always represented as this like creepy older guy that like doesn't smile, or if he does, it's way too creepy. But, oh. Good job. Yes, you better give the pets a thanks. Ontario, Canada Arts Council. It's actually super nice. In honor of the people you've lost. No, thank you for making the game and letting us share this moment in creation that you put together. It's very nice of you, thank you. But yes, that was a Mortician's tale. So, have a good night, sleep well. I hope the best for you. Please, if you have anything to talk about, if you want to come to our Discord server or something else and talk about death with me, I'm more than willing to hear what you have to say about death, suicide, self-harm, the loss of a pet. The loss of a pet is still the loss of someone close to you. I don't understand why people are like, it's just a cat. No, you grieve over that pet. It's important. I've lost my cat. It took me almost a year. Nah, actually, it took about a half a year, but still, it took a long time for me to recover from her. And now I have my 2 little baby girls, my 2 little kittens that are now big girls, but they're getting better. They're good kittens, and they're never gonna replace the one I lost. You know, that one was special to me. Anywho, be safe. I wish you the best. Good night.